Good morning, everybody. It's a bright Monday morning and it's time to do some exercise, get us fit for the week. Before I start, I just want to say hello and welcome from the TDF team, Wellbeing Webinar, and to let you know that for the next 30 minutes, we will be doing some Pilates exercises and have a Pilates session. Please remember not to embark on an exercise session without consulting your doctor. And although the exercises are gentle, go at your own pace and do what you can, not what I tell you to do or what I'm showing you. Go at the pace that suits you. My name's Geraldine. People call me Gigi, and I'm here with you today on behalf of the Disability Foundation. Remember that all your videos and microphones are switched off, so whilst you can see me, I cannot see you or hear you. If you have any questions or queries, please email therapysupport@tdf.org.uk, and I shall remember to mention that at the end of the session too. And we'll finish around about 12:30. So without further ado, let's come to standing. Feet hip-width apart. I'll try and lower this a little bit. More or less, so you can see. Just push that down. So feet hip-width apart, spread the toes, and let's start with some shoulder rolls. Retracting the shoulders and then protracting the shoulders forward. So why do we do this exercise? We're warming up the spine, and also we are putting our head onto our neck and straight onto the shoulders. The head weighs between, 12, 15 pounds, much like one of those heavy balls when you go to a bowling alley. That's the weight of the head, and the neck has to support it. So it's really important that our head sits right on our neck and on our shoulders. Not forward, not back, but perfectly aligned. And in Pilates, we look for a long, straight spine to improve our posture. Right, and from there, I want you to imagine that you have a block on your head. Let's take a block. Let's balance it. Looking up, chin forward. Oh! Holding your body up, nice and straight. Long, straight spine. And keep that visualization in mind throughout the session. And then from there, I want you to open the palms, placing the fingers on the front. Let's put it closer. Touch with the fingertips touching in the front bottom of your ribs, thumbs behind as we breathe in and out. So let's breathe in. And audible breath out. And again, breathing in and the fingers come together. And breathing out and breathing in. And breathing out. Notice my shoulders. My shoulders are not up here, but I've dropped the shoulders, creating space between the ears and the top of the shoulders, keeping the alignment straight. So breathing in, fingers come together, filling the lungs, and as we breathe out, the fingertips part. We're going to keep that active breath in our awareness as well as the posture during the exercises. And the last thing I want you to do is to pull your belly button towards your spine. So it's a pull in very slightly and up. So not like that, but a pull in and and straighten the spine. And from there, we're going to lift the right hand up and the left hand up. And I want you to imagine that you have a beach ball between the two hands as we twist or lean to the right, to the center, and to the other side. And again to the right. Just remember to retain the distance between the beach balls. The beach ball shouldn't grow from there and then collapse. It should always retain that same size. And the other thing you want to be aware, as you turn to the right, the beach ball comes with you, but one hand doesn't jut out as the other comes back. We keep the hands aligned, the beach ball the same size, and we stretch up again. Remember to have space between the ears and the shoulders. So taking the beach ball to the right. Breathing, and to the left. Back to the center. Now I want you to grasp the left wrist with your right hand and pull the left side of your ribs towards the right, stretching the obliques. Lovely stretch on the left-hand side of the body. Creating space between the ribs on the left. And then let's change hands. The left hand to grasp the right wrist, up and over. And again, not creating space between the ear and the top of the shoulder. Enjoy that stretch on the right-hand side at your own pace. Audible breath out. The shoulders should be nice and warm. Let's shake that out. We're going to do something different. Today we're going to do some roll downs. So I'm going to start at the side so you can see. What I'm doing is I've dropped the hands to the side of my body, chin to chest, as we roll down one vertebra at a time. So chin to chest, breathing in and breathing out. Lead from the lower back as we roll down one vertebra at a time, all the way down to the floor. Take your time. Your hands may reach the floor, your hands may not reach the floor. It's fine if you're here. What we're looking for is to mobilize, to warm up the spine. So if you can come down, that's great. And when you're at the bottom, remember to breathe in, breathe out. One more breath. And let's restep the spine one vertebra at a time, at your own pace, leading, starting with the lower spine. Audible breath out. With the head coming up last. Nice stretch. And restacking the head on top of the neck, on top of the shoulders. And again, hands at the side, deep breath in, chin to chest, as we lower the spine one vertebra at a time, all the way down. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Enjoy the stretch at the bottom, lowering the head last. And restacking the spine one vertebra at a time as we come up to standing. Oh. Beautiful stretch. We're going to do it one more time, and this time we're going to imagine that our spine is like a string of pearls. So as you rotate one vertebra at a time, it's the pearls that are coming down. But don't concentrate on those pearls. Concentrate on the string between the pearls. So we're really concentrating on stretching that spine, on creating space between each of that vertebra. That's what's going to keep our spine healthy and supple. So last time with all those things in mind, and there's so many instructions, but I'll try to help you through that. It's chin to chest, hands at the side, deep breath in, and deep breath out as we lower the chin to the chest. Start with the lower spine, uncurling one vertebra at a time, creating space between each of those vertebrae with the head coming down last. And you reach as far as you can and enjoy the stretch. And let's re-step one vertebra at a time. Remember the string of pearls. Remember the string creating space between each of those vertebrae with the head coming up fast. Now you should not feel dizzy, so do take your time and please go at your own pace. And from here we're going to do a shallow squat. So our feet are hip width apart. There's space between each of the toes. Hands forward, we've warmed up the shoulders, we've warmed up the spines, we understand the breath, we've got the posture. So hands forward in front of you, perhaps a little higher than the shoulders, and we push out the tailbone. Remember to keep the spine straight, bending the knees into a shallow squat. So it's pushing out the tailbone, keeping the hands aligned, straight. Remember the beach ball, and just lowering the body. Nice straight spine, long neck. Breathing in, breathing out as we come back to standing. Ah, well done. And again. And we come back up to standing. Let's do it 2 more times. Pushing out the tailbone, aligning the hands, creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Long straight spine. And re-stepping the spine, one vertebra at a time. Shake that out. And just to challenge ourselves a little bit more today, I thought we could look at doing some balance. Balance. So in order to balance, we've got to remember our basics. We've got to remember to hold the belly button towards the spine, lifting the spine up. The head is aligned with the shoulders. Shoulders are down. And what we're going to do is transfer the weight to the left leg. Keeping one thing in mind. So in front of our hips, imagine that there are 2 headlights shining forwards. So when we transfer the weight to our left leg, we're not misaligning our body, but keeping the body as straight as we can, keeping the beacons of light, the headlights facing forward, as we slowly bend the right foot. Find your balance, find your pace. And if you can lift the right leg gently off the floor and down. Focus on a spot in front of you. It keeps your eyes still. Let's try that again. So transfer the weight, align the hips, and then lift the foot slightly off the floor and down. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can lift the leg up high. I try to get the knee in line with the hips, but it takes time. And let's count 1, 2, 3 to 8, 6, 7, 8. Let's circle the ankles one way, the other way, and slowly bring the leg down, back into position, shake it out. And the other foot. Transfer the weight to the right hand side. The beacons of light should be facing forward. You can put your hands on your hips, just making sure that the hips are not coming out of alignment. Sinking the right leg into the hip crease, into the ball and socket joint. And if we can, when we're ready, lifting the left toe off the floor and down. Well done. And again, up and down. If you want to challenge yourself today, lifting the left leg up. The knee is in line with the hips. And let's circle 5 times one way, 4, 5, and 5 times the other way. And release, and let's shake it out. And from here we're going to come down onto all fours. Oh, time is marching on. So what we do is we cross one foot in front of the other and coming onto the outside of each of the feet, we lower ourselves onto the mat or come down as you can, and with time we'll learn all the tricks. And from here we're going to come onto all fours, which we've done before, into our cat cow. So we've got to align the hands with our shoulders, what's it called, the elbow creases facing forwards, the fingers space between them, and instead of creating all the weight into the wrists, try and spread the weight between the fingers and the fleshy part between the index finger and the thumb. So take your time getting into that position. The little finger, the baby finger, is pointing out. If this is too hard on your wrists, you can always make a fist and lean on your fists. But if you can, come down onto the wrists, onto the fingers, palms spread. Breathing in, breathing out as we drop the belly. And breathing in, breathing out as we come back to an aligned spine, looking forward. So long, straight spine, long, straight neck. Drop the belly. And restacking the spine into a long, straight spine, looking forwards. And dropping the spine, dropping the belly. And then restacking one vertebra at a time. And this time dropping the head between the hands. Lifting the spine up, 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 up. And restacking the spine, leading from the lower spine, one vertebra at a time. Come to a long, straight spine. And one more like that. So it's breathing in, breathing out as we lift the spine up towards the ceiling. dropping the head between the hands, lifting up, 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 up. And restacking the spine. Long, straight spine, long, straight neck. All aligned. And from here, we're going to curl the toes under as we lift the knees off the floor. Just hover there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Well done. And again, let's curl the toes under as we lift the knees, hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do it one more time? Curl the toes under and let's hover the knees above the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to carry on with that, or for those of you who would like a little more challenge, come with me. So let's curl the toes under, hover the knees above the ground, and let's slide the right leg out into a plank. And come back, and left leg out into a plank or half plank, and back, and let's drop that, and let's try and just put everything together. So we're going up, hovering the knees just off the floor, sliding up the right leg, breathe, sliding up the left leg, and we're in a plank for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Sliding the right knee down, left leg down, knees aligned under the hips, back onto the heels, and let's just shake it out. Oh. And from here, we're going to rotate the wrists, so making a fist, just releasing the tension. And the other way. And opening the hands, the fingers, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. And then just let's make a fist. And releasing all the pressure in the spine. Well done. From here, we're going to come cross-legged in the front, the left leg in front of the right. I brought with my blanket, my block. If it's easier for you to sit on a blanket, now's the time to do so. Gives a little bit of more height. Aligns the spine, always looking for that long, straight spine. When you're ready, hands on the knees, and we're going to walk the body forward. Let me come onto my side. So we're going to stretch out the left hip. So coming forward, long, straight spine. And you should feel a lovely stretch in the upper leg of the left side. Breathe. And coming to sit up again. Let's change legs. So this time the right foot is in front of the left. As we walk the hands out, long straight spine, breathing in, breathing out. And feel that stretch in the upper right leg. And let's restack the spine. We're going to stretch the right leg out. And take the left leg either in front, bend the left leg, either in front of the inner right thigh or across the right leg. So it's either here or across the right leg. And taking the right hand up and behind. Going to rotate or twist to the right. Again, breathing in, breathing out as we turn the body one step at a time. Lower back, chest, and neck to look behind you. Coming to the front, let's change legs. So the left leg straight and the right leg, the right knee bent against the inner left thigh. Taking the left hand up, all the way behind. We're going to hold the left knee as we rotate the other way. And let's come to sitting forward. What I want you to do now is to sit up straight, legs mat width apart, toes facing the sky, heels pushed out, so activate the heels. If it's easier to bend the knees, please do, but if you can keep them straight, that's great. So as though you've got a wall at the bottom of your feet. So press the heels against the imaginary wall, hands out to the side, and we're going to rotate the body to the right. It's called a spine twist to the right. Breathing. And let's come back to center. What are the watch points? The watch points are that the feet don't push one in front of the other, but the feet remain activated, the knees remain activated, the shins, the thighs, the feet are perfectly still as we rotate just the waist and the chest. Hands out, activate the feet. I'm just coming forward so that I can rotate to the full left. Breathing in, breathing out as we take the body to the left, leading with the lower spine, the chest, and lastly the head. Well done, and let's release. Holding the legs, hands on the knees, loosening the neck. So dropping the chin to the chest. Let's just make half circles or half moon circles to the right. And all the way down to the chest. And up to the left. And all the way down to the chest. Up to the left, right. You can feel the the vertebra in the neck going crunch, crunch, crunch. It's good for the neck. Taking your time, pacing yourself. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep space between the ears and the top of the shoulders. You know, we sit at the computer all day, or on the iPhone or the mobile phone all day. We need to give time for our body, time for our neck, time for alignment, time for the spine, time for ourselves. One more on each side. Well done. And we're going to end just with some shoulder circles or some hand circles. So lifting the right hand up and all the way around. Let's do that 3 times one way and 3 times the other. 2, 3, and then the other way. 1, good stretch, stretching those fingers, pointing to the ceiling. 2, 3, and the left hand all the way up, stretching the fingers, activating the wrists, activating the shoulders, keeping the distance between the ears and the top of the shoulders. Ooh. 2, well done. 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and last time. 3. And then hands together, fingers together on your sternum, and let's activate the elbows. So we haven't dropped the hands like this, actually opposition, activating those shoulders, dropping the shoulder blades, elbows facing west and east. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back on Monday for some more Pilates, gentle exercises. Let us know how you felt about the session. Let us know what you would like me to concentrate on, where you felt the stretch, what you felt we could have done differently or better, or where we should focus our webinars. These are your webinars, so do let us know so that we can adjust the sessions to your needs. For those of you who do have comments, remember the email address is therapysupport@tdf.org.uk, and these sessions are brought to you from the Disability Foundation. And I do need to let you know that if you did like today's session, we rely on your donations. So please give us whatever you can, and you can donate via our website. The address is www.tdf.org.uk. And when you click onto that web page, you'll see the icon that says Virgin Giving. And if you just press that, it'll take you to the page with a link for any donations you wish to make. Thank you for joining me. I hope the rest of your week is sunny and happy. I hope you feel stretched. Do practice the exercises at home, and I'll see you on Monday.